Alright guys, we're back in the woods. We got our line splices or wire splices to tie the sap lines together. We've got a line coming down right back here. We've got two on this side right now. We're gonna try and get those two tied together today. Ran to the bottom of the hill. I'm gonna try and do at least one, if not two more full runs from kind of the top of the bowl down to the collection point. So we'll see how that goes. This is all learning experience, but it's a great day outside. It's real cold. We got about probably 5 more inches of snow yesterday, so we're breaking track again. But we will see you guys here in a bit. Hopefully it goes good. All right, we're about to start the last of the lines I think I'm gonna run for now. We had planned on starting kind of at the top of this hill with the other ones, but it's gonna be too hard to get the slope right, I think, to grab the handful of trees that are up there. We might end up putting buckets on those. I'm not really sure. But we're gonna start with this big maple here, and then we're gonna work just kind of zigzag down the hill down to the bottom. I'm gonna probably end up having to put a second tote down there to catch the sap because I don't think I can keep enough fall to get over to where the other one's gonna be. They'll be, I don't know, 50, 75 feet apart, something like that. So they won't be far. I just can't get up the hill, I don't believe. Other than that, it's going pretty good. And this one, I'm gonna use this end of the line slider to start. So it's like 2 pieces there. You put the piece inside of there, wrap it around the tree, and that hook hooks it back to itself on the sap line. This tree will probably end up being a 2-tapper. There's a handful of pretty big ones on this that's going to be on this circuit or line of drops. So we'll get this one going and then carry on. I'm back. I'm down at the bottom of the hill now. We might be able to get across, maybe, and make it work. I don't know. We're gonna go see. But I left that tail long so that we can build 2 drops out of it. Because I'll probably put 2 taps on that tree. We'll see. But we're gonna go down here and see if we can make it across the bottom without having to have a second collection point. We're gonna grab a couple trees over here, right here, to run down, and then 1, maybe 2, 3 to get down to 4 to get down to where we're at right now. But we're gonna go down here. That's where we're at. Oh, that's where we're at now. Where we've made it to. The other collection points are right over this hill. Got that just caught on itself to hold it. So we are going to go across the bottom here and see if we can make it over and be able to use the same barrel, because that would be way easier, way less work to only have to pump it once. But I don't quite know how far down we are to where we're trying to go. Okay, so if we made it to there. Trying to get kind of level to see if it came straight across from where it is right now, where we would end up. I don't know. Don't know if I can get it out of it. Well, I'm gonna do some more looking and see what we come up with. I'll be back here in a bit. We're back at the tree. We're gonna have to stick with plan A. I don't think I can make it work without really trying to do something crazy, or we're gonna miss out on a bunch of trees on this side. So I think we're gonna stick with that and just have a second tank down here. If for some reason it doesn't work out, all I have to do is unhook it and pull this side, so it won't be that big of a deal. We're gonna get back to string and line down through the bottom. We got all the main lines ran. I think we're done for today. We are waiting on our tool to be able to tie in the drops. Once we get that, we'll go through and tie in all the drop lines and leave them for when we're ready to tap. So we've got like 3.5, what I'll call like lateral or main lines, whatever. We're doing all 3/16, it's nothing big. But one of them only has a handful of trees on it. I just couldn't get it to another one to tie it together. I haven't counted the trees. We'll count them up once we start tapping, or we tie in the drops. I'll probably count them then. So next on the agenda is getting those tied in. We've got to get a spot put together to put our IBC totes, and then I've got to cut some trail with a chainsaw to be able to drive the tractor through in between the lines where we're going. We got our place logged last year when we bought it, so there's still some treetops down in places that we've got to get moved around a little bit to where we can negotiate the trails, the easiest and most gentle trails with the trailer and the big tote. So that's it for today, I think. I don't think I'll be back out, so we will see you guys after a while. All right, everybody, it is tap day. We are putting taps in today. We've been working like crazy around here trying to get the sugar shack ready. We've got, we made some upgrades. We've got a single post RO back here from the RO bucket. I got a little bit of plumbing left to finish to get it over to the warming tray here once it's set up like it should be. It'll be in there like that. So that'll feed over into the warming tray, which will feed into the pan. Had it covered up. My dad and brother built a cupola up here. And then we've got rope ran down here to where we can unsnap this. I need a little piece of pipe to knock those open, but then those can lay open and let the steam out. So we are excited to finally make it. It's been a long run trying to get everything ready. It seems like it's always last minute no matter what it is. But we are gonna be tapping trees, tying in drop lines today, and hopefully collecting some sap. We'll see you guys out there. All right, guys, we're out in the woods. We've started tapping trees this morning, tying in our drop lines. We've got an end of the line here that I'm gonna show you how to tie in the end of the line slider to this tree. And this is the top end of the line, and everything starts here and goes downward. So we've got our slider fitting up here, which keeps tension on the line. We've got our tap, and then we've got our two-handed tool that makes this process a whole lot easier. So if you get that, I found where if I keep that about 1/8 out, and then shut down the other side. We'll get the tap in here. And once you kind of get it started like that, just give it pressure to where it seats all the way on. Now we've got a good seal, it's seated all the way to the top. We'll take our drill, and I cut a piece of just PVC tubing here that set my depth at I set it at 1 3/4 inches. We're gonna tap this on the south side of the tree, which will be over here. And I just want it in range to where I can get a hold of it, drill it in level, make sure the hole's cleaned out. When it bottoms out, it kind of makes a different sound that's tight. We'll go on to the next tree. We wrapped up for the day here. We ended up with 86 taps for now. We'll probably add some more to it later, but we tapped to the end of the line and called it a day. See you guys on the next video.